Hi, this is a review and a how-to video on how to operate the Real Sound Jet Turbine Sound effects box. The effects box comes with two turbine sounds, the single turbine, which is patterned off of an F-16 fighter jet, and the twin turbine, which is patterned off of an F-18 fighter jet. The box itself has a switch to select which turbine you want to hear. And then you have a throttle lever in the center, which simulates the speed of the turbine. And as you can see, there's also an LED display, which shows the power of the turbine and the speed of it as it follows the sound. Also, there is a switch to start the turbine. This initiates the turbine start sequence, which is about 13 seconds long. And then at that point in time, the throttle becomes enabled, and then you can use it up through the 13 seconds. You cannot use the throttle until until the startup sequence completes. And the afterburner function, which is actually what it does, is it takes wherever your throttle is and it ramps it up to the full afterburner sound automatically. And then when you flip it down, it brings it back down to wherever the throttle position happens to be. Also, it's powered by a 12-volt adapter, and it has a 1/4-inch jack that can be used with any amplifier. Okay, so in order to start the turbine, we have it set to single, and we'll hit the turbine start switch. And also note that before you start it, you want to make sure it's down in the idle position. So we'll flip the switch. Okay, if you want to use the afterburner, now the afterburner's off. When the afterburner is being used, the throttle lever is disabled. Okay, now we're going to initiate the shutdown. Okay, that's it. And in order to switch sounds, there's two ways that you can switch. You can actually switch sounds while it's actually running one of the other sounds when you can hear it, or you can switch the sounds when it's silent before you start it up. And the way you do that is you flip it to the other sound, whatever sound you want to switch it to the other turbine. We'll switch it to the twin turbine. And then you flip the afterburner switch up and then down. And what that does is that actually loads the new sound into the memory. So what you have right now is you have the twin turbine selected, and we will start that one. Okay, now if you want to switch to the other sound while the sound is going, you merely flip the switch over and flip up the afterburner and back down, and you've loaded the other sound in. The other sound is now active. Okay? So now we'll shut it down. Okay, and that completes the how-to video on how to operate the Real Sound Jet Turbine sound module.